Download my free legato course right now and learn to play fast in the fastest way possible. It's 4 core exercises that you need to focus on in order to reach the highest level of mastery. And then I'm going to give you the 3 sub-skills of legato. Once you master these 3 little skills, then the overall skill of playing very fast runs using hammer-ons and pull-offs will be very easy. So go sign up right now and get immediate access for free. See you in the course. Hi, I just wanted to offer you my little advice on how to practice vibrato, because that's one of the things I got right from the beginning. Many things I had to practice for months before finally figuring out that I did the wrong thing, and then I had to change my approach completely. But this one was not that hard, because what I did was I recognized that if you have to become really good at vibrato, you have to control the tempo and the pitch, of course, right? Those are the 2 things that goes into it. So for instance, if you have a note right here, and you bend it a little bit up and down, then it oscillates between different varying, the pitch shifts just a little bit. And you can do that in different ways. You can do the classical way, where you anchor just your finger and you let go of the back of the guitar with your thumb, and then you go back and forth like this while your finger stays in the same place. And it's a very subtle vibrato, but it makes the note oscillate just a little bit in pitch. So instead of having just a flat, you get a... It becomes a little organic by doing just that. And then you can have that movement here, like you're kind of grabbing when you do the vibrato. That's a different feeling. Or you can have that twist some people like, where you go, your thumb stays in, you kind of move your hand like that. But no matter what it is that you're doing, what you're doing is that you're changing the pitch of the note, right? So how do you practice it? Well, you take a metronome and then you start out slow and simply go, you decide on a pitch, let's just say 1 semitone. And then you go, that's a pretty radical vibrato. But you might want to start there to have, a definite note to hit. So you really get used to the control of it and being precise, because it's harder to hear if you're only bending it just a little bit. But if you go up a semitone, and you can always check by playing the actual notes, and then you put on the metronome and sing, right? Just keep on going like that at a tempo where you can really do it with absolutely no effort almost, right? You might have to focus on it, but it shouldn't be hard. And then you just follow the tempo. It doesn't sound like vibrato yet, but just follow the tempo. Once that's easy, or you've done it 50, 100 times, then you just push up the metronome and do it a little faster until you feel you have total control over that tempo. Like, oh, it's easy, absolutely no effort. Then you do a little faster and a little. And because vibrato is not a matter of just doing having that cramp going in your hand there. It's really a matter of being able to do it rhythmically. So, and you do that with all your fingers, of course. You do it with the first finger, of course. At another note. It's always good to use the blues scale here, because you have those. Right? So do it with all your fingers, and then get the tempo up gradually. So that's really the whole concept here. If you just attack it like any other challenge and just measure your speed and how much control you have at each level, and just practice it bit by bit, pushing the metronome up just a little bit every time. And then once you start playing actual music, what you want to do, of course, is practice more subtle vibratos than a semitone. You want to do a subtle one like that, and then a semitone, perhaps a little heavy, almost a third there, when it's a really heavy metal vibrato. Yeah, You want to go all the way. But once you've done that, you need to be able to play the rhythm of the vibrato. So for instance, you could play eighth notes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and like that. Or go to 16th notes. And just hit them precisely with no effort whatsoever. You want to be able to do triplets as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So, in fact, you want to be able to play any rhythm using vibrato, and using any vibrato, or your preferred type of vibrato. If this is what you do, you want the speed, you want to have the control there, with that technique, or with the twisting, or with the grabbing, or whatever. So, first of all, practice with the metronome. Just start slow, bend up a semitone, or depending on what technique you use, of course. Practice with all your fingers, so you're sure you can do it with your second finger, third finger, and fourth finger even, which is kind of the weakest at this. And then once you've done that, just go up the metronome, right? Just practice it a little each day. 5 to 10 minutes is enough. And then, 2 weeks goes by and you have a whole new level of control over your vibrato. And then thirdly, what you do is that you start practicing playing different rhythms over the music. So you can play triplets, you can play quadruplets and eighth notes and 16th notes, like you would any note. Right? So that's it. That's my little recipe for mastering vibrato. And this is not a huge thing. Just by practicing a little each day for a couple of weeks, you can make a big change. And if you do it for a month, you should almost have as much momentum as you need to never have to practice it again, because it comes naturally to you once you really start getting into it. So those were the words. Go download my free legato course right now and learn to play fast in the fastest way possible. It's 4 core exercises that you need to focus on in order to reach the highest level of mastery. And then I'm going to give you the 3 sub-skills of legato. Once you master these 3 little skills, then the overall skill of playing very fast runs using hammer-ons and pull-offs will be very easy. So go sign up right now and get immediate access for free. See you in the course.